Most online fitness coaches think they need a fancy website, perfect lead funnel, tons of thousands of followers in order to be able to get their clients. I'm here to tell you, you do not need to do that. I haven't had any of these things, and I've been able to have an extremely successful coaching business. If you don't know who I am, quick rundown. I've been in the industry for well over 10 years. I was a face-to-face PT for 4.5 years, and I've been an online coach for over 8.5 years, strictly. So, I'm going to tell you exactly what I've done and what has worked. I'm not here to beat around the bush. I'm here to just give you some quick value. Remember, the key here is to be able to implement this as quick as you can. I want you to implement at least one thing straight away that I give you in today's video. I'm going to try and keep it short and sweet. So make sure that you're listening, take down some notes even. So I'm going to share with you guys my screen really quickly, and I'm going to give you guys my exact process and what I do in order to be able to get my clients, because like I said, I haven't had any of these. Over time, you can for sure you can add things like you can start doing ads and you can do a website and whatnot, but literally majority of my clients I get completely organic, or I would probably say all of my clients. I really don't know any client who I've gotten from who's actually been from an actual ad. Okay, so then this is great as well, especially if you are just starting out and you don't have the money to be able to invest into ads. Like, you are going to want to be using this approach. So if you don't know me, go check out my Instagram just so you can have a little bit of a rundown. Now, successful leads clues, right? If you want to have a successful coaching business and you're passionate about being a personal trainer and you want to help other people, success leaves clues. So go find out who are successful in your industry and go see if you can kind of copy them. But also you want to make it your own, right? I know a lot of influencers who they have really aesthetic content, they have a great body, and they post their workouts, and they might get brand deals from these workout activewear brands, but no one trusts them to be a coach because they haven't positioned themselves as an authority in the industry. Because I definitely wouldn't trust someone who just has a good body and aesthetic content. If anything, yeah, I would I definitely would not go to them. So I think there's a big difference between being a fitness influencer and being an actual coach. Okay, so I want you to get it out of your head. You don't need to be posting all of your workouts. I never record myself at the gym. I'll only ever just take my random selfies, and sometimes I'll upload it. But even so, even on my stories, you go look at my stories, I'm really not posting a whole lot of stuff about me because it's not about me, it's about me helping others. And think about, a football coach, for example. You really don't care how good they are necessarily at playing football. You care about how good of a coach they are and the athletes and the results that they're able to create. And if you want any kind of plastic surgery, cosmetic surgery, or anything, or even if you want I don't know, grass mode, you're going to be looking at their social media for their results, right? You're going to be looking at their before and afters. You're going to be getting client reviews and testimonials. You're going to look at the Google reviews, like that kind of thing. So same thing, your Instagram should be literally not about you. It should be about your clients. So when you have a look at my Instagram, what do you see? Before and afters, before and afters. You could scroll for so long, and I have thousands, literally thousands of before and afters. I'm so confident in my work, and it's because that's what people want to see. People want to see the results. And the reason why people will trust you over someone else is because they want to know that they can achieve what they want in as short amount of time as possible. And that's why they're going to be willing to pay you and pay you more than just someone else. It's not always about being the cheapest. It's always about being able to guarantee someone's results in the quickest amount of time. So you need to get really, really good at your craft. So number one, I really want you to do is think of yourself as a coach, not an influencer. Okay, there's a big difference between a fitness influencer and a coach. So I want you to get that out of your head. And once again, success leaves clues. Have a look at people who are doing really well in your niche and get some inspiration from that. Okay. Now, another big thing that I have done to be able to get clients is giving value. Value, value, value. Your content should be there to serve, not just to entertain. And a lot of people chase just complete engagement and they look at likes, but that doesn't always mean success. Like, I know so many people, and I do PT mentoring, right? So I know so many, I've worked with coaches, personal trainers who have hundreds of thousands of followers, and they literally make no money because they were just chasing the engagement, and they don't have an audience that's actually invested in terms of what they do. And then I've worked with coaches who have literally such a small following, and they're making 10 times more than that person who has a lot of followers and a lot of engagement. So it's all about having like your quality of followers. Okay, so don't chase engagement. Sorry, typo, but you get what I'm saying. Don't chase engagement. Chase quality followers. You want to be speaking, and hear me out when I say this, you want to be speaking to your ideal client. So what is the kind of client that you're working with? Are you just helping them transform their body? Do you want them to build an hourglass shape? Do you only work with women who have hit menopause, or men over a certain age, single mums maybe, postpartum? Like, not to say that you have a particular niche, because, for example, like I work with clients of all different backgrounds, but when you are posting your content, you want to be solving their particular problem. Okay, so you want to be speaking like, what is my client that's coming to me? What is their common issues that they're facing? And how can you speak to them? So speak to your ideal client and fix their problem. And that ties into my next point is value, value, value. Your content should serve, not just entertain. And of course, you can throw in some stuff that's like a little bit of entertainment. That's always can be good, just to kind of get in those new followers. Like, I'll do some random reels here and there that kind of like will bring people in. Like I did this funny video here that performed really well. Whenever you find out your favorite influencers using PEDs, so I'll do some like funny ones here and there, but for the most part, everything I do is providing content and showing my results. And if you look at my engagement for my before and afters, it's pretty shit engagement, but those are the ones that convert. And I've tested this so many times. You'll notice on my page, there are times where I don't really do as much before and afters, and I'll just do like workouts and like just me speaking, but there's such a big difference in terms of how my business performs and the inquiries that I get when I post my before and afters, even though my engagement is low. Trust me, I've trialed this many, many times. It's not just a one-time thing. I've done this thousands of times. You can literally go and see. There'll be periods of time where I've posted before and afters consistently in rows like this, and there's times where I've just done, a little bit like all kind of random, and it's always performs better even though my engagement isn't as good, when I'm doing like my before and afters, and then here I just try and keep it value. I'll still post some extra reels and I'll just like hide it. So value, even on your story, every single day, you should be posting at least one thing of value every single day. If you're just there just to show people, just to take a selfie and like show off your glutes, like nobody gives a damn. If anything, you're just making people feel shit about themselves. So be very wary with what you're posting. If you do these, if you're constantly providing value and showing your knowledge, this is what's going to allow people to trust you more. Another big thing as well, and I'm going to wrap up this video soon because I wanted to keep it short and sweet, is CTAs. You have to have CTAs everywhere. You look at all my posts, I spam the F out of CTAs. And just when you think, if you don't know what CTAs are, by the way, it's a call to action. Just when you think you're posting enough CTAs, you're still not posting enough. You need to be like 10xing your CTAs. I track absolutely all of my data for everything, and there's a big difference when I'm posting my CTAs constantly, because people need an action plan. If you're not having a website, if you're not having ads, how people don't know how they're going to be able to reach out and trust you, right? So you need to have CTAs. So on all of my posts, I'll have a DM me coaching for more information, DM me challenge for more information, or it's always DM me coaching, and then like we can have the chat. So all my followers know that they can just DM me that word, and then we can have that conversation from there. Or for PT mentoring that I offer, DM me business, and we can have a chat. So, and then I'll straight away, I'll voice message them as quick as possible. So I'll always reply to DMs ASAP. Like ASAP, Rocky, ASAP. As soon as you see that message, try and catch them as soon as you can, because You want to send them a voice message as well for them to feel it personal. And if you do these things, you are going to have a successful coaching business. Don't get me wrong, I could talk all day about the ins and outs of fitness, but if you follow this framework initially, you are going to have so much success. And like, once again, coaching and having your online business can be really complex, and there's a lot that I can go into and dive into even more. But if you do this, I guarantee you are going to see success. Like, you will. Like, there's no doubt about it. I use this for all my PT Mentor clients. And don't worry, I'm not here to sell you a course or anything. I don't have a course yet. I do, like I said, I just do offer PT mentoring. And it goes as well. Like, I coach like mindset coaches or like physios who want to grow like their online fitness business, anything like that that's like an online service provider. It's the exact same framework. So you can use this. But yeah, literally, I'm just giving this to you. You do this, you'll have your first 5 online clients in no time. But CTAs everywhere, especially after you give value, okay? I might do another video if you guys enjoy this one, just in terms of like actually boosting your engagement and like getting those followers in the first place, because obviously if you're starting from dead zero, it's going to be, you're not going to have an audience to be able to do this. But the more you do this, the more that you keep repeating, like consistency is key. That is the biggest thing that I will say. But guys, I hope that you found value from this. Go check out my Instagram, get some inspiration for yourself, and please let me know if you do like this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I've got a lot more fitness coaching videos on my channel already. I'm going to continue filming more of these kind of like niche videos because a lot of people really loved my last one. And yeah, if anyone has any questions, let me know, and DM me the web business if you are interested in PT mentoring, and we can have a little bit of a chat. I'll get back to you ASAP. Thanks guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.